Now, John, we've got a real leadership problem in this country right now, don't we? We've got a leader who's being leaked against. He appears to have lost the support of his colleagues.
He certainly has. And this is somebody who had a huge win last year, only last year. His form has been very, very good up till now, and yet senior people are leaking against him, and he does appear to have really a lot of people outgunning for him and questions over whether he can stay in the job for much longer or might be replaced.
Are we talking about Tony Abbott again?
Oh, we're actually talking about Michael Clarke.
Oh, the Australian cricket captaincy,
Well,
the most revered leadership position in the country.
Well, is it? This is interesting because it's often been said that the Australian cricket captaincy is I guess, on a par with being Prime Minister of Australia. Tony Abbott, of course, is having his troubles, but Michael Clarke, the Australian cricket captain, he is now being quite clearly undermined by sections of Cricket Australia. Before the death of Philip Hughes, he was on a collision course with senior people in Cricket Australia, and it was only the death of Philip Hughes that prevented Michael Clarke being forced out of the team by injury. This was in the first test in Brisbane, and it's come out that he was most likely to be replaced by Philip Hughes. The way he handled the passing of Philip Hughes really showed his leadership qualities. The players did rally around him, but now, with Stephen Smith having taken over, there does seem to be a very strong push from senior people to say, leave Smith there, and if Clarke wants to come back, he comes back as a player.
Which is why people are clearly, both at administrative level and within the team, have been leaking against Michael Clarke, because there is never a great reason put forward about why they don't like him. He hangs out with A-grade celebrities. Well, I'm sorry, this is in the modern world. Michael Clarke is an A-grade celebrity, as is his wife. He's always at red carpet openings. That's okay. He's one of the best cricketers, if not the best cricketer in the world, at the top of his form. And yet they never provide a great explanation about why he needs to be removed as skipper.
Well, yeah, but having said that, Stephen Smith is the obvious heir apparent. That's been clear over the last year. His form since he was made the acting captain has actually improved, 100%. He's just gone from strength to strength. The players like playing for him, and that does seem to be the future. So do you bring Michael Clarke back simply as a batsman and then continue this development of what is going to be our long-term team, or do you bring Michael Clarke back and perhaps disrupt that as we head towards the Ashes series in England?
How many times do we have to repeat history? You go and change a leader that people like, and look what happens. They did it with Rudd, didn't they? And look what happened to the rest of the country. So I say stick with Michael Clarke.
I think Stephen Smith is the man for the long term. I'd be keeping him there.